Hello everyone. Today we will discuss that how to find out the object code corresponding the instruction if our assembly program is written with control sections. Suppose that this is the part of the program that we will consider that I am considering here, and basically in this program, if we want to find out the object code corresponding CLU plus JSUB RDREC, what will be that object code? Here in the program only I am considering some instruction, and you can apply the same method to find out the object code of other instructions also. I am considering CLU plus JSUB RDREC. You can see this is format 4 instruction because plus is written here. So this instruction will be represented as opcode by 6 bit, then NIX BPE, then address by 20 bit. Address by 20 bit. Now you can see what is the opcode of JSUB? 48. So it is written here 4 and 10, last two zeros are truncated here. And the addressing is direct. You can see here RDREC is written like this. So the addressing is direct addressing here. So NI will be 1 1. Then X is 0 because there is no index addressing. B is 0 because I am not applying base relative addressing. P is 0 because I am not applying PC relative addressing also, because this is format 4 instruction. There is no relative addressing in format 4 instruction. And E is 1 because I am applying format 4 instruction. Now what will be the address of RDREC? Now our task is what will be the address of RDREC? We know that RDREC is mentioned in EXTREF here. EXTREF. That means the RDREC is defined in some other control section. So we cannot get the exact value of RDREC until that control section is loaded in the primary memory. So what we will do here? We will just fill the address by 0. That's why it is written as 0 0 0 0 0. So we have to write the address as 0, and in the modification record we will write that at this address just add the value of RDREC. Because when in the modification we require the value of RDREC for adding that value at this position, then RDREC control section will be loaded into primary memory. And when the RDREC control section will be loaded into the primary memory, at that time we can get the exact value of RDREC, and that value of RDREC will be added here by loader. Then we will get the exact value of RDREC that is required here. That's why it is not filled here. That's why it is written 0 0 0 0 0 0 and like that. What is the reason? I am just repeating one more time. Because this RDREC is written in EXTREF, so it is referred here, but it is defined in some other control section. So at this point during the assembly, I don't know the value of RDREC, so I have taken the value of RDREC as 0, just filled it with 0, and in the modification record we will write that at this address just add the value of RDREC. Now in the same way I am just taking one more example. STA buffer. Suppose that you want to find out the object code of STA buffer. Now this is format 3 instruction. So opcode will be 6-bit opcode, then NIX BPE, then displacement by 12. This is displacement here by 12 bit. Now when I am using displacement here, that means I need the value of buffer. If this buffer is defined in this control section, then I can use the buffer. But if this buffer is not defined in this control section, then in place of the target address of buffer, we will just put 0. Minus the value of program counter register. That is what 0010. In that case, we will get the negative displacement. And when I am getting the negative displacement, I have to find out the 2's complement. But this is not the case here. Here buffer is defined in this control section only. You can see here ext_def buffer. Buffer is defined in this control section. And where it is defined, you can see here. Buffer is defined in this control section at this point. Then what is the target address corresponding buffer? That is 0033. What is the target address corresponding buffer? 0033. It will be maintained in the symbol table. So the displacement will be target address minus the content of PC. What is the target address? 0033. Minus the content of PC. What is the content of PC? 001D. 001D. We will get the displacement as 016. I truncated 0 here. 016. It is written here 016. So what will be the object code? This will be the object code. Now in this way you can find out other instructions also, like in this case if I just consider plus jsub wrrec, you can see here wrrec is defined in extref. It is given in extref, so I have to fill the address field as 0 only. If I am taking this one example, JEQ and fill, this one, and fill is defined in this control section only, you can see here. So what will be the target address? 0017 minus the content of PC, that is 0010, and in this way we can get the displacement. Apply format 3 instruction, you can get the object code corresponding this instruction. Now just take another example here also. In this case plus jsub wrrec. Wrrec is given in extref section, so I have to fill the address of wrrec as 0, and this is format 4 instruction, so only address will be used. So in the address field, like this instruction, address field will be 0 only. In this way you can apply, and for this instruction just I am taking this, just discuss this one also. LDA equal to CUF. First we have to find out what is the target address corresponding equal to CUF. Just look into the lateral table. You can see here, this is the lateral pool here, because LTORG is written here. So this is the lateral pool which is generated by LTORG. What is the address corresponding equal to CUF? That is 0030. Just use this address as the target address. And what is the content of PC? That is 001A. Apply displacement equal to target minus content of PC. You will get the displacement. Apply format 3, because this comes under the direct addressing. Apply format 3, you will get the object code. Now consider the next part of this program. Now if I want to get, you can see here what will be the object code corresponding this, that will be the sky value of EOF, that is what, 454F46. There is no object code corresponding this one also there is no object code. EQU, there is no object code. CSEC, there is no object code. And now let's consider this instruction LDT maxlen. I want to find out the object code corresponding LDT maxlen. This is the format 3 instruction. What is the target address? The address of maxlen. Now you can see this maxlen is defined in this control section also, and this maxlen is defined in the current control section also. You can see in the current control section also this is defined. So which value will be preferred? The value of maxlen that is defined in this control section will be preferred. And what is the value of maxlen in this control section? That is 0028. That is 0028. So the target address will be 0028. The target address will be 0028. The displacement equal to target minus content of PC, that is 0028, that is target address, minus the content of PC, that is what, 0009. 0009. You will get the displacement as 01F. Now opcode is 74, so it is written here 7 and 01. Last two zeros are truncated. The type of addressing is direct, so it is NI11, X0 because there is no index addressing, B is 0 because I am not applying base relative addressing, P is 1 because I am applying PC relative addressing, and E is 0 because this is format 3 instruction. What is the displacement here? 01F, 01F. You will get the object code. Now, suppose that the scenario was like that. In the EXTREF, maxlen was written here and maxlen was not defined in this control section. Then what will be the value of maxlen? That becomes 0. Because I don't know the value. In that case, it was not possible for me to just find out the value of maxlen because the maxlen was referred here, not defined. But here it is not the condition here. Maxlen is defined in this control section only. That's why I am using the value of maxlen as 0028 and the content of PC. Now the next instruction that is considered here is maxlen word buffend minus buffer. Now you can see I am using the control section RDREC. This is REC here. This is REC here. I am using the control section RDREC, this one control section. And in this control section, buffer and buffend are referred. Buffer and buffend are referred. These symbols are not defined in this control section. So I cannot get the exact value of buffer and buffend. So what we will put? We will just put in the place of buffend as 0000 in one word. Because this is word, that means this will be represented in one word. So it will be 000000. And what is the value of buffer? Because buffer is also referred here. I don't know the value of buffer, so it will also be written as 000000. Subtract this, you will get 000000. Then what will be the object code corresponding to this instruction? 000000. But in the modification record, what we will do? We will add in this value. We will add in this value the value of buffend and subtract in this value the value of buffer. Then we will get the exact value of buffend minus buffer at the time of execution of this program. So you can see here when I am considering the control section, I am just telling that in the modification record you will add buffend. You will add buffend. But till now we have just studied that by default in the modification record the name of the program is added. The name of the program is added. That means we have to revise our modification record writing style, or you can say the rules. So when I am considering the control section, now our modification record rules will be revised. That means in the revision what we will do? We will just write the rule as just use the modification flag plus or minus here and the symbol which we want to add or subtract. And there is one more requirement here. How you will mention that which symbol is referred, which symbol it is defined here. For that purpose, when I am considering the control section, there are two records that are used. One is define record, and another is refer record. These records are used when I am referring or I am using control section. And define record is used to just find out what are the symbols that are defined in this control section. Refer record is used to find out that what are the symbols that are referred in this control section but that are defined in another control section. It means what? When we will discuss the object program corresponding the assembly program in which control section is given, what will be the different records? Header record, then define record, then refer record, then text record, then modification record, then end record. These will be the records that will be present in the object program when we will consider assembly program with control section. Now I have given the idea about how to find out the object code corresponding each and every instruction in this program. Just apply this idea to find out the object code corresponding the each and every instruction. You can see here this is format to instruction. Just find out the object code corresponding this one. The object code will be B4. The opcode is B4 corresponding clear B4 and X is 1 1 0, that will be B4 1 0. Apply the method to find out the object code corresponding each and every instruction that is given in this program, because we will take that, we will use those object code in the coming lecture to find out the object program corresponding this program. Thank you so much.